What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday afternoon. Right now, I've got 2022 Top Stadium Club Baseball 8-box half case number 1. Pick your team. Random teams. Just saw the team part. Went out of habit. Gonna go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Aaron, having a hard time tagging. If you go by something else on Facebook, let me know and I will get that tag added. Same thing, Chuck. Having a hard time tagging you on Facebook. Same thing, Chris Wheeler. Having a hard time getting you tagged. All right, but we got all the other tags in there. Go ahead and give everybody a couple of seconds to hop on in here. While we're doing that, I'll go ahead and get our case open and get our 8 boxes out. I just forget how long these Stadium Club boxes are. All right, let me get this box moved out of the way. Got our 8 boxes there. For 2 autos per box here. With that, let's go ahead and get into our browser and get the names and teams randomed here. Got the names here first. 30 entries, Logan on top, Jonathan Killis on the bottom. Gonna roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 3, so we got to roll again. Got a 5, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Logan on top, Jeff Klein on the bottom. Go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens here. Then we've got the teams here. Arizona Diamondbacks on top, Washington Nationals on the bottom. Once again, going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 12, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Arizona Diamondbacks on top, Detroit Tigers on the bottom. Go ahead and get that reflected onto your screens, and we'll get the trade timer started. There we go. All right, 5 minutes on the clock, starting now. While that trade timer's ticking, I'm going to go ahead and get our verification codes copied into the chat. All right, verification codes have been posted with just about 4.5 minutes. left on the clock. All right, just about 3 minutes left on the trade timer, getting near the halfway point, but still plenty of time if anybody does want to swap teams. All right, we are now past our halfway point. Just about 2 minutes left on the trade timer. All right, last 60 seconds here on the trade timer. I would love to pull one for you, John. That would be a dream for me as well. I have not pulled his auto yet. All right, last 20 seconds here. All right, seeing no trades, those are going to be everybody's letters. Good luck, everybody. Got our first box topper here. Gonna be an Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Nice one there. I love the Stadium Club images. I feel like you can't get much better in the hobby than these pictures. Empty box number 1 there. Good luck, everybody. Looking for 2 autos per box here. See our first auto there. Did not mean to early reveal that. But we've got a Rodolfo Castro here. Nice on-card auto rookie for the Pittsburgh Pirates. That one going over to Andrew. There you go, Andrew. Nice one there. We got a Kerry Wood on the red here for the Cubs. And we've got a Julio Rodriguez redemption here for the base card autograph for the Mariners. There you go, John. Unfortunately, it did expire in September of last year. However, if you send it to Topps, I know they are very usually pretty good about honoring it or sending something as a replacement. So there you go. Nice one there for the Mariners. Hopefully, Topps will honor that for you. All these cards love to be back and forth. Got a nice Power Zone insert there. And we've got our Beam team here. First box. Case hit. There we go. C.J. Abrams for the Padres. Nice rookie Beam team there. Going to go ahead and get that one magged up. That one going over to Logan. There you go, Logan. Nice Beam team coming your way. Congrats on that. Nice Beam team there for you, Logan. Congrats on that. These cards love to stick together. Got a nice J-Rod rookie there. Get these sleeves fixed here. All right, let me get this base moved over real quick. We'll hop into the rest of this first box here. Nice Javi Baez there. I think these love to stick together. We have another auto here. Nice little bonus auto. This one going to be Luke Voit for the Yankees. Nice one there for the Yanks. That one going over to Logan. There you go, Logan. Congrats on that one. All right, just a couple more packs left, then we hop into box number 2. Got a nice J-Rod on the Power Zone insert there. Dang. I'm curious to see if we pull one of those in here as well. I'm hoping not. But hopefully they do something for you for the J-Rod. Would love to see it. Got a nice Willie Mays here for the Giants. Got a nice Eloy Jimenez Chrome there and a Rhys Hoskins. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 2. Got our box topper here for box number 2. Going to be a Byron Buxton for the Twins. Nice one there. Empty box there. And we've got our first auto of this box. Going to be a Jackson Reitz for the Milwaukee Brewers. Nice large on-card signature there. That one going over to Logan. There you go, Logan. Another auto coming your way. Congrats on that one. Got a nice Bobby Witt Jr. rookie here. Got a nice Colton Welker there for the Rockies. And we've got a Cecil Fielder auto for the Detroit Tigers. That's a gorgeous one there. Love to see it. That one going over to Jeff. There you go, Jeff. Nice Cecil Fielder auto there. Congrats on that. I wish they would put all these cards facing the same direction. That's my only complaint with Stadium Club. Every other card is a different order. All right, we got our triumvirate here of Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Get this base moved over. We'll hop into our last 4 packs here, then into box number 3. Got a Clayton Kershaw on the chrome here. I would love to pull a 1 of 1. That would be epic. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into box number 3. I love Stadium Club just because of the images. Like I said at the beginning of the break, I feel like you can't get much better. Got our 3rd box topper here. This one going to be a Miggy. Nice Miguel Cabrera there for the Detroit Tigers. Empty box there. And we've got another auto here. This is going to be an AJ Alexy. Nice rookie auto there for the Texas Rangers. What's up, Emmett? How you doing? Nice one there for the Rangers. That one going over to Logan as well. Logan having himself a break so far. Getting lots of autos. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Having some fun with Stadium Club. Got a nice Mike Trout insert there. All the reds and the different things like that. Nice team of the future Jazz Chisholm there. And we've got an auto here, a Glenn auto. Another one for the Texas Rangers and Logan. There you go, Logan. 2 Rangers autos in this box for you. Love that Stadium Club is a lot of on-card autos as well. Yeah, I love the action shots. Let me get this base moved out of the way. I did pull a J-Rod. Already, we pulled a J-Rod redemption out of the first box. Unfortunately, it's expired, but we're talking about we hope that Topps will honor it, or at least give something. But I would love to pull a Bobby Witt as well. Got a Bo Bichette on the Triumvirates here for the Blue Jays. I love that these are like little puzzle cards you can put together. Brandon Marsh there for the Angels on the chrome. I'm sure Topps will at least do something for you. I don't think they'll leave you completely empty-handed. At least I would hope not. That's a pretty big rookie auto. Oh, sweet. So any redemption that it says expired, you can still redeem? That's even better. I knew you could still send them in, but I wasn't sure if you could still redeem them on their website. All right, let me get this base moved over. Hop into box number 4, halfway through here. Spencer Torkelson there for the Detroit Tigers. Another Detroit Tigers box topper. Empty box there. Oh, sweet. Even better. We've got a Yoani Hernandez here for the Texas Rangers. Dang, Rangers having themselves a break. There you go, Logan. Another auto coming your way. Congrats on that one. And we have another auto here. This one for the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be a Carlos Delgado auto. A little bit of a rhyme there. That one going over to Scott. There you go, Scott. Nice auto there for you. Congrats on that. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's the right thing to do as a company. You might have to wait those whole 10 years, but at least you get something. Got a nice Mookie Betts on the chrome here. All right, let me get this base moved over. Get into our last couple of packs. Got a David Ortiz on the trim grid here for the Boston Red Sox. Got a nice Nolan Arenado on the chrome there. Last two packs here. And we've got another beam team here. Freddie Freeman. Nice one there for the Dodgers. We'll go ahead and get that one magged up. That one going over to Jonathan. There you go, Jonathan. Nice Freddie Freeman beam team coming your way. Congrats on that. There you go. Exactly. You're having some killer luck. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 5. Got our box topper here. Going to be a Fernando Tatis Jr. Nice one there for the Padres. Empty box there. How about this one? We've got a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1/15 on the Team of the Future auto for the Blue Jays. That one going over to Scott. There you go, Scott. We're going to get that one magged up for you, my friend. Absolutely killer card there. Nice bookend. 1/15, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Congrats again on that one, Scott. Absolutely gorgeous card there. And we've got another auto here. Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. There you go, John. We're getting banger after banger. Having some fun. All right, just a couple more packs. Let me hop into box number 6. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll open the rest of the packs from this box. Got a nice Shohei Ohtani on the triumvirates here for the Angels. Got a chrome of a rookie there. I'm just gonna move on from that one. All right, last pack here. Then we hop into box number 6. All right, let me get this base moved over. Got a Manny Machado here for the Padres on the box topper. That's another back-to-back. That one, the second Padres we've gotten. Empty box there. Got a nice O'Neal Cruz on the chrome. Got a nice J-Rod on the Destiny there. I don't know why every time I see this photo, I think of Apollo Creed. Got another auto here. Matt Vierling. That one going to be for the Phillies. Nice auto there for the Phillies. That one going over to Andrew. There you go, Andrew. And we've got another auto. This one going to be a reverse Sammartine there for the Reds. Nice rookie auto there for the Reds. That one going over to Joe. There you go, Joe. Nice auto coming your way. Congrats on that. I agree, John. I agree wholeheartedly. I feel like we've had some killer luck so far. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into the rest of these packs. Got a nice chrome Cal Ripken there for the Orioles. That one's going to be 18 out of 25. How about that for the Orioles? Cal Ripken Jr. Congrats on that one. That one going over to Chris. There you go, Chris. Cal Ripken out of 25. Absolute beauty. All right, 2 more packs and we hop into our second to last box here. Got a Vladdy insert there. And then we've got our triumvirate for this one. Going to be a Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into our second to last box here. Got a nice Rafael Devers on the box topper there for the Boston Red Sox. Empty box there. Still looking for a couple autos out of this box. We've got a Juan Soto on the triumvirates here for the Washington Nationals. Nice chrome there of Bo Jackson. Two nice Lou Gehrig's there. And we've got another auto here for the Reds. TJ Friedl. Nice one there for the Reds. That one going over to Joe. There you go, Joe. We've got another auto here. This one also for the Reds. Alejo Lopez, another rookie auto. There we go. Reds having themselves a box. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll open these last 2 packs and hop into our last box. Got a nice little Jose Ramirez Stadium Club throwback here for the Guardians. Actually, top load that one. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into our last box. And we've got a Freddie Freeman box topper for the Dodgers as our final box topper. Empty box there. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. We've got a Matt Barsh auto here for the Mariners. Another nice one there for you, John. Mariners showing up a lot this break. Nice one there. Congrats on that. And we've got another auto. Guess what? For the Reds. Can be a Jesse Winker auto. Nice one there going over to Joe. There you go, Joe. Another auto coming your way. Reds having themselves a break. Got a nice Marcus Semien here for the Texas Rangers. couple more packs here. Then we hop into our recap. All right, let me get this base moved over, and we will open our last 6 packs. All right, last 3 packs here. We've got a Reggie Jackson on the triumvirates there for the Yankees. Nice one there for the Yankees. Got a nice Nolan Ryan on the chrome for the Rangers. All right, last pack. Good luck, everybody. All right, let me get this basement over, get a couple things situated. We will hop into our recap. All right, here we go. Got the Jesse Winker auto for the Reds. Matt Brash auto for the Mariners. We've got the Alejo Lopez there for the Reds. TJ Friedel for the Reds. Got the Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. That one's going to be 18 out of 25. Got the Reaver San Martin there for the Reds. We've got a Matt Vierling here for the Phillies. Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays. We've got a Yoni Hernandez for the Rangers. Got a Glenn Otto also for the Rangers. AJ Alexi also for the Rangers. Cecil Fielder for the Detroit Tigers. Jackson Reeds for the Milwaukee Brewers. Luke Voigt for the Yankees. Got the Julio Rodriguez redemption for the Mariners. And the Rodolfo Castro there for the Pirates. Then we have our mags here. Starting off strong, got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Team of the Future auto, 1 out of 15. Then we've got our 2 beam teams here. We've got C.J. Abrams for the Padres and Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one.